Okay, good morning. Today, we're going to discuss the different approaches in guidance and counseling program. Students from different walks experience several challenges and situations that are uncontrollable. In developing a program, this is one of the considerations that we have to bear in mind. In this approach, we can use to address the different concerns of our students. We call this approach as crisis approach. So what is a crisis approach? Crisis approach is an effort directed to guide individuals who are in crisis or in problem. During this situation, the counselor should have the program that can address this kind of problem, like what happened to the Yolanda's victims. Some of them need somebody who will counsel them after the tragic event. Guidance program aims to address the problems that experienced by individual and different circumstances that needs attentions. What are the examples of this situation? Death of a member of the family, separation of parents due to infidelity or migration, convicted to drugs, disasters that happen in the family. In this approach, the counselor waiting for the client to come. Then they provide assistance in accordance to what the client perceived problems. We have to be extra careful here because not all of our clients are ready to undergo this program due to some considerations and negative thoughts about what they might feel. This approach is heavily influenced by psychoanalysis. After the crisis intervention, so we have to look at the three domains: the affective, the cognitive, and the environmental factors. So in the cognitive, we have to understand the connection between the stressor of the event and the response of the individual. So the techniques here is to clarify the problems. In the environmental modification, it's pulling together the needed external environmental resources, either the family or the effect of the family in this area. The next approach is the remedial approach. This is given to students. This is an effort to guide the students or individual who are having difficulty with personal, social, and learning. The remedial approach is called responsive pastoral care in some cases. The purpose of this is to improve the difficulties experienced by individual. The counselor focuses on the individual weaknesses and are further working on it to fix them. The teachers are also involved in detecting and monitoring the student at risk, supporting them to face the difficulties and coordinating support for them within and outside the school. Remedial approach is heavily influenced by the behaviorist psychologist. The next is, this is the most well-known and most used in most programs to avoid the growth of untoward incident. So this is the proactive and preventive approach. Preventive approach is an effort to anticipate the common problems of individuals and try to prevent them from happening in the individual. Proactive because it focuses on anticipating the critical incident which the student may experience and teaching them effective coping strategies. Proactive techniques, if implemented successfully, decreases the likelihood of problem behaviors and promote positive behavioral choices, includes anything the teacher does to prevent undesirable behavior. Research on conflict resolution and peer mediation can be developed to students' self-confidence and trust in groups so they can resolve the conflict positively. This is in this form of group activities and presentation. So we have the traditional approach to behavior management. Here, we view the individual as the problem and then try and attempt to fix him or her quickly by eliminating the behavior. Punishment-based approach is used during the traditional approach. So we have to always emphasize and express in this kind of approach mutual respect, recognition of inherent dignity of others, courtesy, maintenance of the honor of others. So we also call this as respect for others. Believe in one student's ability to improve. We have to remember, you get what you give. So give good sustains. Remember the ABCs of behavior management. A stands for always, B for build, and C for character. And the last approach is the developmental approach. We have here the vision of guidance and counseling program is education, development, and outreach. This is the central point of guidance and counseling program, which aims to help students develop self-knowledge, self-esteem, and character formation. An educative function is to form an effective education, person development. School needs to provide a healthier environment for their emotional growth, and where they need to understand and respond to the care and respect. Remember that guidance and counseling services should be based on a holistic approach. It is regarded as a lifelong process, so it should recognize all the client's needs, focus not only on their career development and labor market integration, but also on social and psychological needs, and deal with them in the manner appropriate to skills and experiences and needs and wishes of the individuals. To remind us and to always remember that in the program development, we have to remember this quote by Jones. Everyone needs assistance at some times of his life. Some needs it constantly and throughout their lives, while others need it only at a rare interval at times of great crisis.